MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Optimus attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. Sean Newcomb is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box now, Victor Mesa. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
The next 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
At the plate, Christian Optimus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a strike. 6. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is line to left. Acuna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
First baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Striding into the box, Garrett Cooper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Frankie Cordero, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 26 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. And he got him. 1 left for Miami. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Zach Gatlin will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hard ground ball to third. Cesar over to his left. And there's one gone to start the night. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. D'Lo, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get a hit. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Cordero giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Mesa going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We are still scoreless. Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up, Acuna, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Batting second.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Number 32.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Stepping in, Angel Vielma. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Standing in now, Zach Gatlin, high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Culberson on to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Miami. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Donaldson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
So striding forward now, Ozzie Albies looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Now at the plate, number 13. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Mesa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D'Lo. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And a good decision to throw as he is toasted second base. Stepping in now, Christian Athamas. He swings and grounds it to short. Culberson fields it cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Striding in once again, Garrett Cooper. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Standing in, Charlie Culberson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A bouncer up the middle. Speared on the dive. He gathers the throw. He is out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 0-1. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Sean Newcomb.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Sean Newcomb. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The pitch. Popped him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a looper to left. Reyes has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Marlins 1 and the Braves nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Frankie Cordero comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. Packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just fouled into the second deck. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Angel Vilma, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Vilma is exactly a .400 hitter.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Alfaro at third. Reyes is over at second with one down in the inning. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball right side, and that is into right field. A base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
In now, Zach Gatlin. Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves 0. Here's Ender Inciarte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. Well, this is foul for the first strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Josh Donaldson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Inciarte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Digging in and looking for more, Victor Mesa. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder, Victor Mesa.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Christian Athamas. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Hit to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
In now, Garrett Cooper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Now here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, and it's still 3-1. Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Culberson stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
So he sets him down swinging. Charlie Culberson sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Into the box, Sean Newcomb wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves 1. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Frankie Cordero. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Cordero.
First delivery to him on the way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. He'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Acuña's there for it. One down.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Markakis. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 32.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Franmil Reyes, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
In now, Angel Vielma as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Miami's out in front, 3-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ender Inciarte started here in the second half of the 6th. 0-1 the count. Wind up and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Now batting, Nick Markakis. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Popped him up, and that's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. With runners in scoring position this season, Freeman carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Inciarte over at second. Markakis at first with no outs. Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reyes is there. And that retires the side. Braves strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Arodys Vizcaíno is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Ready for another shot now, Randy Cesar. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. He's set, and the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Into the box now, Zach Gatlin, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Victor Mesa. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Second baseman.
Into the box, Christian Optimus fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. This one also hit deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
In now, Garrett Cooper, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-1 Miami. So digging in now, Ozzie Albies. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ozzie Albies is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
So far in this series, that's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Number 13 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Wow, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. As he rips it on the ground to second. Optimus takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Johan Camargo will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Leading off the inning, Frankie Cordero, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Kimbrel pauses. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. High and deep to right center. On the move is Markakis. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now back, number 32.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Acuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Miguel Delgado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a booth and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Chopped weakly to the left. Vilma charging in on it. And there's one down now. There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. And the next in is Johan Camargo. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. So far 2 for 3 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Way in front of that fastball. Camargo leads off first with 1 away. Still 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
A little bouncer. Ready on 1-2. Line to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready now, Angel Vielma. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Slow bouncer to the right side. Popped him up. Flowers waits on it. 1 out.
Third baseman number 13, Randy Cesar.
Coming to the plate now, Randy Cesar. Kimbrel pauses. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. A 1 pitch on its way. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins, pitcher Miguel Delgado.
Christian Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Christian Diaz.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Grounded to short. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Trey Guerrero comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Trey Guerrero.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning if they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now the 1-0. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. Guerrero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mesa is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
2 out, nobody on. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all they can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Miami took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Gatlin earns win number 7 on the season. Trey Guerrero closes the door for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.